How is everybody doing? Hope you're all well. We're going to take a look at the vinyl albums of Scritti Politti. Some of you may have heard of this band, some may not. It was the brainchild of Green Gartside. He was a singer-songwriter. I think he's from Wales originally. But yeah, great band, and I think worthy of investigation. Very, very slick pop and synthesizer driven. It kind of defines the 80s in some ways. So let's check them out right now. So the first album was released in 1982. It's called Songs to Remember. This one, yeah, I was never really too fond of it. It sounds a little bit disjointed in some ways. Nice little bit of embossing here. Yeah, really cool. Yeah, it's kind of, there's a touch of reggae on this one. Like I said, it's not really my cup of tea compared to what came after it, but Asylums and Jerusalem, Nines After Slumber. The Sweetest Girl, you might know that song. Madness had a hit with that in '85. So this one was released through Rough Trade Records. Spartan Records Limited, Dublin. That's green here. He signed to Virgin, and after that it's like, oh, that's it. So this is one, yeah, every time I try to listen to it I kind of, yeah, I just kind of lose interest, and it sounds a little bit strange, a bit disjointed and stuff. It wouldn't be my favourite thing that he's done. Album number 2 is Cupid and Psych, 85. This is where the fun starts. It's excellent. Probably one of my favourite synth pop albums of all time. It's just excellent. There's no getting away from that. This is, if you like 80s pop with synthesizers and syncopated guitars that are really tight, everything here is just, you know, pushing the mixing desk to the limits. It's just flawless. There's some great tracks on this. Hypnotize, Don't Work That Hard, Absolute. That's a great track, really, really good. Perfect Way. Miles Davis covered that on his first Warner album in 1986, Tutu. When Miles Davis covers your stuff, well then you know you're good. The Word Girl, Flesh and Blood, that's a great track as well, really good. The listing here is not what the way the album goes, it's just a bit strange on the back of the sleeve. A Little Knowledge, Lover to Fall, Small Talk, Would Be's, Pray Like Aretha Franklin. That was another great track. Yeah, very, very good. This is on Virgin. Nice gold leaf embossing here. And there's all the lyrics. Yeah, so this is class. This album is essential, really. The keyboards are played by David Gameson. He worked with Green on lots of stuff. Great keyboard player. There you go. I love the artwork on this one as well. It's really nice. Yeah, check out The Word Girl. Great reggae track. This is just an extra copy I bought in case the first one got damaged. This is an Italian press. I think I actually bought it in Italy. It doesn't have the embossing or anything like that, unfortunately, but it's the next best thing. More or less the same really as the Virgin. just got the Virgin labels, you know, the red, green, a little bit more generic, but still it's backup. This one is meant. Next up is Provision. This was released in 1988, and it's like a follow-up to Cupid. If you like Cupid, you'll like this. I think the two of them are almost like, I think they could be a double album, really. You know, once you finish listening to Cupid, you'll want to listen to Provision. So look, nice embossed purple foil. Yeah, it's like a box of chocolates. And this one is great. Boom, there she was. That's great. Overnight, great. First boy in this town. Very, very good. Lovesick. All That We Are. Best thing ever. Oh, Patty. That was a single from this. It's fantastic. Don't Feel Sorry for Lover Boy. Nice slow ballad. Great track, great chorus. And guess who plays trumpet on it? Of course, the legendary Miles Davis. So not only did he cover a track from Cupid, he actually plays on Oh Patty. I mean, that's a big compliment. I mean, I'm a big Miles Davis fan, and I just think he's a giant, you know, untouchable. Bam Salute, Sugar and Spice, Philosophy Now. Written and produced by Green Gartside and David Gameson. Yeah, very, very good. There's some interviews on YouTube as well about these albums. Very, very interesting. That is very 88, isn't it? Clever guy. Very, very clever guy. The lyrics are good. Yeah, very unique. Just very unique in the world of pop. That's your standard Virgin label. Nothing fancy or anything like that. But this copy is very clean, in great condition. I also have it on compact disc plus Cupid, and there's bonus tracks on both albums. Enemy and Bonhomie. Bonhomie, Scritti Politti. That's what a cover. What an album cover. That's so cool. It just reminds me of straight away Pepsi or something like that. Some cola drink. This one was originally released in 1999, so he had a good break. You know, you're talking, he was out of the business for 11 years. I think he just disappeared from the scene. And this one is pretty cool. It was only ever released on CD back in the day, but it's been released on vinyl, and I just had to have it. All the things here have got something to do with Scritti Politti. The stylus, yeah, and the different names of the songs and stuff like that. Very clever, very cool. But this one is it's great. The song titles here are written on a receipt. I think it tells you the album total running time is 49:27. Yeah, so really nice. I think this came out in 2021. This one now is his voice is the same, but this one has got Mos Def on it and stuff like that. It is quite complex and slick. Some of the hip hop on it is, you know, it's not like the rap that you hear today. It's very nicely done. There's electric guitars and stuff in it as well. I think he stayed clear of keyboards on this one. That was the idea. David Gameson actually produced the album. And also there's some other big names involved. So yeah, this is a great album. I remember buying a CD years ago, and there you go. I think this one has, yeah, they're pretty similar. Bought the CD, and I've always been looking out. I was thinking, how come there wasn't any vinyl? You know, that's when I was really collecting vinyl all the time, over 10, 12, nearly 20 years ago. and I was kind of looking for it, and all of a sudden it popped out. You know, it's just they seem to do that a lot lately. You know, they're looking back at albums that were never made, and never pressed, and then they're bringing them back up. That's the supplement. It's an interview. Yeah, so that's it really. There's been other releases as well. But I don't have those. I heard them and I wasn't too gone on them. I think there's one called Black Bread and something beer, I can't remember now. But yeah, I'll give it another try. Yeah, so that's Scritti Politti. That's my vinyl collection. I have some 12 inches as well, and some picture discs of singles from Cupid. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe and take care.